Hi guys, so welcome back to Too Good Content Universe. I am Treypewpew. Bought a couple models I hadn't primed yet, so I thought I could do that today. Plus, I've been wanting to play with my airbrush for a little while. I've got an Outrider Knight, which is the guy I do want to paint tonight. One of the cooler enemies too. So, yeah. One thing though, I do want to pop them off the base just because I want to prime the bottom of them too. Maybe clean up some of those mold lines. Holy shit, I didn't even see them. So mold lines are the little parts that end up coming out when they're made at the factory. I don't know if you can see that weird line that's going straight down the armor on its ass. Or that line right there. I did buy a bunch of stuff to get rid of that, but I wasn't planning on doing it today, but it's gonna bother me if I don't. But anyway, I gotta pop him off the base. Awesome. It's just his legs that are glued. These things came pre-glued, I guess is the word. Exacto knife is very dull. I've had it for a little while. I'm trying to do this without cutting too much into the base. That way I can just glue them back on. Yeah, it's just glue. I do eventually want to put texture on the base, so it will get covered. I'm just really scared this thing's gonna pop off and stab me right in the hand. I guess this is technically a better tool for that, but this one should be a little bit easier. Less surface area stuck to it. I'm pretty positive I'm like cutting off a little peg too. Yeah, there were pegs on the bottom of the feet. Cool. There we go. Alright, move that out of the way, move Big Boy out of the way. That's dangerous. This song kind of sucks. It's not that it sucks, it's just not the kind of music I want to be painting to. Especially that one. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna check the resolution on YouTube. See if we can actually change it. Because if we can. Yeah, it does give you the option now. Awesome. Anyway. You want to smooth out wherever you cut, just so you can have easier time moving it out later. I was sad I don't have freaking gloves anymore. That's because I had bought gloves specifically for airbrushing. Good thing I have this guy. That could work. I know I want to put frost effects on them. That's gonna be kind of rough. But anyway, see how we can do it. Actually, probably easier. Just do this. Yeah, it's a little bit easier. I wish the clamps were stronger, but it's fine. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh yeah. Okay, was doing some testing earlier to make sure that you guys could not hear too much of my airbrush. When I do talk or whatever, you probably are going to hear it, but deal with that when it happens. Anyway, this is my favorite primer right now. Now, you could use other colors to prime, and it does help if you're trying to get certain colors to stick out. Like if you're using reds, you want to use a brown primer. This is usually what I use for most of my base. Darksouls has a real dark atmosphere, so I try to use a lot of black, and that way I can, you know, have an easier time making shadows, or the illusion of shadows, because there's no actual shadows on there. But anywho, Vallejo surface primer. I think they sell this stuff at Hobby Lobbies too, on certain ones. I don't think they have it here, but they do have Vallejo products. Here's another little awesome tool you can use. This is airbrush flow improver. So this pretty much just helps it from drying quickly, and you don't want it to dry while it's still inside your airbrush, because then you have a clogged tip. Okay, let's see now. Usually a drop or two of this. You don't need too much at all. And then this, I mean, if you feel like you're wasting whatever you got, pour it back in the bottle. And you can tell I haven't used them all. See, that's exactly why I wear gloves. This is the airbrush I've been using, by the way. Let me get it better picture. There you go. It's an Iwata Neo. This is not a professional airbrush. It is from Iwata's, I guess it's their more affordable line, because they do make some very nice paintbrush or airbrushes. But this is about 50 bucks. It's really, no, probably 75. Really great for what it does. I mostly base, so a couple drops. Actually more than a couple drops, just because I might be doing 2 models. And what you want to do is to mix it inside the actual, I forgot what it's called, paint dish. You want to plug the front. What's up, Julio? You want to plug the front of your airbrush, press down and release slowly. See, there's air going back into the brush, and that should mix it with your medium, which I think I'm going to pour a little bit more in there. Ooh, girl. Wait. There we go. And then we can just test it. There. Perfect. Airbrushes are easy to use too. You just press down to release air and pull back to release paint. The more you pull back, the more paint you get. Oh, another thing, and I know, you know, we've been doing it for the past like 1.5 years already, but wear a mask. Just because this stuff does aerosol the paint and you can easily breathe it in. There's been a bunch of times that I've been over there blowing out black mochels into a paper towel. It sucks. But, okay. Thanks, man. I'm glad I'm doing them again, honestly. Anyway, Scary Outrider Night guy. Gonna flip him over. I'm gonna do his bottom side first. Was that too loud? Is the filter I set up on the mic or whatever kind of getting rid of the airbrush noise? Cool. I put on some cool filter that came with Streamlabs on the mic. I'm using the Blue Yeti, by the way. And I forget how good the damn thing works, and I'm really wanting to upgrade now. And I'm really thinking about getting the one you got because I've been looking at it, but my sister also gets a coupon for Razer products. So I'm kind of thinking about getting a Razer Siren X. It's the one they have at retail stores, like at Walmart. I think it's like $100. Cool. It's pretty loud, dude. It's just that filter works awesome. Like, look, I can tap on the desk, and until it gets a certain volume, it won't pick up. Even then, I don't think it grabs them all at the same time. I think I got everything. I didn't paint. Oh, I missed a little bit of the forearm. My mom brought me an old driver's license, my under 18 driver's license. Damn, this is an ugly dude. I haven't messed with my alert bot too much, but I don't get a lot of alerts anyway, so. Anyway, if you notice, I'm not really worried about the sword. I'm gonna end up priming it white because I want it to look like a frosty blue. This thing, it has a whole ice theme to it. Alright. The damn... I don't know if it's my airbrush or if I just run out too fast or if I'm a little too heavy-fingered. Heavy-fingered. But I run out of paint pretty quick. I want to get myself a new air compressor. I have just a little regular one that came from an Amazon bundle that I bought, which included an airbrush and the pump. It's a good pump. The airbrush, it was great for beginning, but it kind of went out on me very quickly. Also, always thin your paints. I can't say it enough. Just thin your paints all the time. Look. Cover up all those nasty ass. You know what? I might actually have to turn down the damn air pressure. Damn, I might have it a little too high. It's at 40 psi. That could be why I'm running out of paint pretty fast. I'm not doing fine like detail work anyway, so not that big of a deal. Big ass difference, huh? So when priming, you want to get a decent coat on it. You don't have to do multiple coats unless you're actually wanting the black to be there. But as long as you can get a little bit, because the reason you're priming is so the rest of the paint that you're using can stick to the figure. You don't want it chipping early. Anyway. I want to pop this big dude off the base too, but I don't think I have to. We'll see. Girl. Oh, here. See if we can put on a cool song for Mr. Drunks. Let's get... Oh, here's a good one. Turn it up for you a little bit, brother. So this is how you know I'm not great at airbrushing. Oh shit, let me see. This is weird trying to do it while looking at the screen. I should be able to see it about right there. See where the paint looks glossy and wet? It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to come out dry, like on his wing. The point of having an airbrush, it's supposed to come out dry. I'm either too close to the model or my pressure's too high. Sorry, I have a little piece of cardboard up to stop me from painting everything on my desk. Shit, I thought I ran out of paint again. Whoa. I think I got a little clog. That's how I know I don't have a great airbrush setup. Just because clogs happen to me a little more than I would like. There we go. Yeah, I'm totally gonna take this guy off the base when I do paint him. Probably the next paint video though. Leave him off to the side so he can dry. Okay, back to the outrider now. Just gonna use the rest of my paint because there's honestly like just a couple drops in there. Just go over them, make sure we got everything. Okay, so the issue I have with this figure is I don't know if I have the right damn silver. He's got super reflective armor, almost chrome. That is really weird to deal with when it comes to putting metallic paints over black. Because I honestly don't know what's better. If I should do a coat of white on top and then go silver. Let's find out though. Okay, so I do have to leave it black. Interesting. I don't feel like listening to the song from New Donk City. Alright, now I'm wondering. How I should do this. Okay, so a black undercoat is better for silvers. Now, just because I'm using a metallics have a lot of metal flakes in them, and depending on the brand of the paint or whatever, some of those flakes can be too big for your airbrush. So, a couple drops of thinner. Same thing, Vallejo. Vallejo just makes good stuff. And my favorite silver, well, steel color, that I used last time, they're pretty much used on every single model that uses silver. Them little bottles are, what, 12 bucks? Super worth it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that. Let's use a little bit of that flow improver also. Let it mix well. Oh yeah, way better. Okay, so little airbrushing technique. Airbrushing really depends on what angle you're pointing your gun at. And depending on the angle that you put on, you can catch a lot of shadows and stuff. You're always going to catch the raised edges first. If you go at a certain angle, then some stuff will be left dark. Some stuff will be left light, because that's the color scheme we're using. It's a little rough just because of the way it's sitting. So silver, or metallic paste in general, or whatever, it comes out better if you hold it in place for a good amount. Okay, so if you notice or whatever, I didn't go too far under the actual model itself. Trying to get at an angle because the bottom of him is going to be less silver than the top end, which is pretty much all I'm doing. So if you look at him, once the light does, there we go. If you look at him, there's a little bit of contrast under. Now I've got a silver that is much brighter than that steel color. This is going to go on top. But before I do that, I think... Oh, by the way, always have like a good spray bottle. Here, I'll show it up here. This is just a cleaner. You can even use a Windex for airbrushes. You want to use stuff that'll eat acrylic. Just spray a couple sprays in there. It's good that it's high powered because you can actually like catch some of the paint and get it off the walls inside the little dish. There we go. Get off the bed! Adrian, he's soaked! What? Cool. My dog is super wet. Paper towels. And check out how much paint was actually left inside the cup. There was less than a drop in there. But you want to like clean it out really well, just because you don't want metal flecks inside your other colors. Another reason why you want to wear a mask. I know you can see all that. Oh, damn. Some old black leftover paint in here. Perfect. Okay. I'm not going to use it for a little bit. That's why I want to clean it. Wash your brushes after every single time, guys. It's a shade brush, so it's not too bad. I do have some pretty decent brush cleaner. So I'm not worried about losing it. It's just, but you can lose your brushes if you don't clean. So clean. This is just a shade brush. I am about to drench this thing in Nuln Oil. There's an inside joke, pretty much in the whole painting community, that Citadel makes the worst paint containers ever. Yes, they will spill on you a lot. Yes, they need to put their paints in dropper bottles. No, they're not ever going to. I'll take that back. They could easily do it and surprise me. Didn't wash my brush, see that? Por pendejo. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Well, for much longer. So I'm gonna do this something a little weird. I'm going to grab this little dry brush and wick off some of the paint on the more raised edges. The wash, anyway. Like, you do want it to show... Oh, damn, that's a lot. That's also a lot. Back to what I was saying in just a second. I'm just trying to make sure I can wick off as much paint as possible and then put them on. Put it on parts that does need it. I think I got everything. But yeah, doing this or whatever, putting the Nuln Oil over is going to dull some of the shine on the silver part. Which is what we want. And then I'm going to use my silver paint. Good one. I'm going to use my silver paint to spray at I guess at a higher angle. Yeah, we'll do a higher angle. Actually, shit, that reminds me. So, on this thing's mask, we have those 4 little grates, right? I have to find a way to put white paint in there. I'm gonna put white paint because I'm eventually gonna cover it with blue paint. It's supposed to be a frosty, glowy eye thing. pretty sure paint is bad for you in large amounts. So I'm getting a lot of the wash out of the grates. Now to get painted to somewhere that small, it's super frustrating and hard. I'm gonna have to make a little room here because I need my palette. Just because I'm gonna attempt to make a small wash out of white. This is a wet palette, and showed it to you guys last time. All it is a piece of parchment paper sitting on top of a wet sponge. This keeps my paints clean, or moist, for a good while, until the water dries anyway. But I don't have to worry about them drying on the palette. It's super convenient. You can make one yourself out of a Tupperware thing. Just get a yellow sponge and put a piece of parchment paper over it. Ah shit, these are sealed. A needle. Close enough. That's nice. I'm going to use airbrush thinner. You can use water because these are acrylics, but the medium that they use inside contract or certain paints are usually a little bit better when you use a medium to thin it out, because you're not adding another thing to the mix, I guess. Oh, I wish I can like brighten this or darken this for you guys. Oh, I can. There we go. Here's a big yellow sponge. Right. And this paint is getting the consistency of, I want to say, like a little bit runnier than milk. A super small brush here. Well, this might be one of my smaller brushes anyway. Yes, they're way smaller. Put this out the way, get the bigger back here. Ew. It's still sticky. There we go. Okay. Oh god, I feel like this is too thick still. Where's my other brush? Oh! Shit. This one was small. Yep, it's a brand new brush, so let's try it. You don't have to get a lot in there, because when it dries, it's going to reduce. And hopefully, since it's so liquidy, it'll pull up in that little recess. And of course, it's watery enough to where if you mess up, you can just wipe it off with your finger. Not bad. This doesn't have to be perfect either. If you're attempting to do this, I'm not trying to get it perfect because I'm going to paint over it, but I want it to be white because I'm going to use a very light blue. And it'll show better if I paint over white. Not bad. Oh, since I have this white out. Oh man, let me do that. I could try that. I think I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I'll go to Hobby Lobby. Oh, that's in the way. Just buy the smallest brush they have there. Got some very interesting blue colors. Cool. Okay. Let's get the white. Where'd I put it? Where are you? That's my glaze menu. Always hiding behind. Just put a drop or two of thinner. And a drop or two of white. 1, 2, 3. This will put 2 drops of thinner. We'll use 3 drops of white. Maybe 4 drops of white. I feel like this is gonna go a little bit to a waste though. So, but oh well. Mix. Set that off to the side there. On here because yeah, I'll put this back on. So all I'm doing with this is I am just painting its sword. Because the sword has a blue glowy thing going on too. Oh boy, that is coming out a little. Oh, these clogs, man. That's rust. Might have to buy a new nozzle, not a new airbrush. Okay, ship it. Okay, don't need it too bright, just need it brighter than the rest of the model. Does that make sense? I have I forgot that I have a little tool to dispose of old. Hey, my brace here. this right here, as dusty as it is, because I don't use it, is to get rid of paint and stuff. Okay, that should be good. Now, most of the known oil is dry. There's a dry a little bit more. I think we can add a little more white. Because you're only using a little bit at a time, so it dries very quickly. Not brighter, darker. Looks good. Okay. Let's do this. Hey man, what's going on? King Brachion. Not much, man. I've got a pretty good base coat on it, and just waiting for the wash to dry, and then I'm gonna go over it with a brighter silver. Which I should actually start the paint. Okay, so we'll use the steel first. I'll switch over to silver. And just like I said, you want to water it down as much as possible. I'm going to use thinner just because it's metallic. I like putting the thinner in first, just because most of the acrylics that I have, they're pretty thick, so if you sit the thinner on top of it, it kind of just sits on it. It's very it separates until you mix it. So I feel like if you just put whatever paint you're using on after thinner, it'll mix a little bit better, especially since you're letting in air pressure from the bottom. So let's get a decent amount. 2, 3. Oh shit! Did I? No, it still looks pretty mixed. There could be some separation in a lot of your metallic paints. So make sure you shake them. You can put stainless steel bearings in there too, in your bottles, as a mixer. Ooh, perfect. Oh, nice, man. I've never asked, Jesse, what's your team, man? Okay, that should be pretty consistent. So, this is what I'm doing. This is pretty much a zenithal priming. I'm putting in different layers and different shades of a certain color, whatever, on top of each other. And since I'm using an airbrush, the higher you go with each color, you're gonna leave some of the base shades visible. So I want to go kind of, I want to say probably about this angle. That's how I'm going to be pointing at it. And you always want to be about 5-6 inches away from your model, or whatever you're airbrushing. Not too far though, because then the paint dries in the air and it won't stick to your model. I like that. I think base Goku might be one of my favorite characters in the game, just because he feels a little different enough from the other ones. Plus, okay. Now I'm going to spot highlight certain spots. Head, top of the hands, just anything that would be exposed to more light. That's better. I feel way better about that now. We're gonna go back with the non-oil though. We're gonna go back with the non-oil and just kind of get a little bit more into this. I wonder. I'm still trying to teach myself the damn game, so you're way ahead of me. Okay, I lowered down the air pressure a little bit just so I can get a smaller, more fine spray. Do I need my airbrush anymore after this? I want to try blues and whites on the sword. I should probably do that right now, right? some of this. Cool. I'm trying to finish my backlog of Darksouls Minis. I got excited about the base game and 2 expansions. And yeah, started painting the base game and then I didn't. I guess we'll do the non-oil stuff or whatever after we're done with the airbrush. I'm excited. I'm gonna experiment. I've never actually painted a mini just with the airbrush. I've done like a little bit of detail work, but I've never actually done it. Now, I need to find out what blues to use. Just the ink? No, this is Caspian blue. I gotta check the damn Irithyll. I think it's called Irithyll Sword, Irithyll something. IRY? Yeah. Irithyll Straight Sword, I think is what they use. I know some of them have the rapier, but this one is a straight sword. But that's a lot of white. Oh yeah, we're not even gonna touch this darker blue. I don't even know if we're gonna use this one. We'll see how it comes out. Gotta make the sword look cool. As in temperature cool. Not as in, that guy's pretty cool, you should hang out with him. Oh, that was still some metal in that. A little bit more cleaner. Just to make sure we get it all out. Those metal flakes can really like either make your miniatures look awesome or more likely ruin them. There we go. Okay, airbrush thinner. Airbrush flow improver. Ooh, shit, that's the. Let's see it up there. There we go. Oh, that's a nice blue. I like this blue. Oh, it's very thick. Safety first, guys. Oh my god, this blue is fantastic. Okay, so I have a freaking awesome idea. I'm gonna use this as my little pet color because I want to use that blue for his face too. Shit, that's a nice blue. My paper towels. I got a little too much paint there. I am super impressed with the way that blue came out and super happy. So happy. I'm about to go run and show my brother. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show my brother. Okay, I'm back. guys should be dry. We are going to get rid of the rest of this color. And then throw a couple drops of that white in there. I think that's the first time my dog is hearing my air compressor. I don't know if he likes it. Okay, just a couple drops of that. Some more thinner. I think we should be good with that. Get some more white in there. I think I'm going to a little too hardcore with this first now. That was one drop this time. No. More white, please. Probably should have just cleaned this whole thing out. Still, the consistency is like off. That should be better. And that's just nothing but thinner coming up. Here, I got thinner on my hand. I will say this, these paints are thick. Better, way better. Okay. Cool. All right, my little experiment worked. Hell yeah. Awesome. Okay. Let's get a little more cleanage in there. So there's still a good amount of blue stuff in there. Should be good with the airbrush for a little while. Now we can bust out the brush. Nope, not gonna stand by himself. Alright, so I'm gonna get the washes. Anyway, whatever washes I have, I don't need to use the wet powder for this, and we're gonna try and give it a little bit more depth, I guess is the right word. Small base brush. This will work. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into some of the deeper recesses. Obviously there's a bunch of different armor plates overlapping each other here, so you kind of want to bring them out a little bit more by darkening right where they would overlap. And what's awesome about using non-oil right out of the jar is that it'll take away the shine from the metal. Bring out those little ridges, little indentations like that. Which is great because these figures have enough texture on them to where the paint will just kind of sit in the little pools that we're making. And of course, as they dry, the pool's gonna shrink a little bit. But that's fine. That's kind of what we want. Let's see. I'm gonna go over it again with the bright silver. One side came out great on the mask, but the other side did not. There's a good amount of texture on the leg plates. Butt plates? Butt plates, right? Yeah, we'll go butt plates. Malaga plates. As long as you guys know what I'm talking about. Supposed to be Pac-Man? No, I know that other song. just realized there's a little bit of design on the leg plates. So we are gonna highlight that. It looks nice. But yeah, if you put a little bit of shade under each one of these plates, you make the plate stick out more. See? I don't know if that's visible. It is, kind of. This leg has plenty I was looking for. Gotta go a little faster, whatever, because you want to catch up. Gonna wick off any excess or whatever before it starts drying on you. I should have a paper towel instead of doing it on my mat, but same thing. Plates are a lot smaller on here, so I'm just going over it. Over it without trying to save any of the shine, because I'm going to go back and highlight with the silver. I do have another silver by GW, but I don't know which one's better. Which is more brighter, I guess. Find out in a minute. Take some of the excess off. I'm gonna start playing with the silvers, especially in the areas that are already dry. I might throw this brush away. Oh well. Okay, gotta make one now. That looks pretty good in the light. In person, a little different. Okay, let's try this silver, and I have, like I said, a GW one. cannot find my good silver. Is this it? No, that's the copper. Did I get rid of it? I guess I did. That's fine. Whatever. Oh well. Guess we're using Braggers. Or the one I've been using anyway. Which is fine, it's fine. Use a super fine brush. I should. A little bit of thing medium in it. What's this? Oh, it's giant and retarded. Jesus. Mistake. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to catch a lot of the more sharper edges. Especially with the side of the brush. Cleaning up any little mistakes I might have gotten. Like, as you can tell right there, there's a little bit of blue on his hand. You can't tell because that stupid ass paper is ruining everything. Anyway, I got some blue on his hand. Let's cover it up. I was about to say, is that Green Hills? Huh, that actually went, oh, that's not a bad idea. I could dry brush I could dry brush the super raised edges. And then that'll make it a little bit easier on me. Also means I get to keep as much metal flakes on the brush as possible. Now this one's a super light touch just because if you get too much then you're gonna ruin the model or your paint job at least, what you've done until now. Supposed to be too bright. Let me go back to the great sword real quick, or the straight sword. I think it has a metal hilt. It does. It just has a metal hilt with Now, I don't usually varnish my figures, but I think I'm going to start. But I think we might be done. Better. There you go. How does that look? I think that came out pretty good. Needs to get out of the damn picture. Okay. Almost at 2 hours. Feeling sweet, almost at 2 hours. Let's first I need to clean this. Now here's something that I've been doing for a lot of my models. I've been painting the bases black. I did want to put texture on this one, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to go get, what's it called? Block for the bottom, because I wanted to add like snow or something. I don't know if that's going to happen. Plus, these little lines on here, you actually need them for gameplay. Awesome. Maybe nobody should notice with my damn freckles. Cool. You haven't been painting till you get paint on your face. Let's use this. Really? I did only put a few drops. Put a couple more. I don't know, the couple guys that I saw like do this or whatever, like I could have sworn they only put like 2 drops and painted everything, but then there's also a thing called editing, so it could have been that. Okay. A little bit of cleanup. Oh shit, so stupid. What color is that? He's got a loincloth. Knight. Out. Is it blue? I cannot tell. Oh. Damn, it looks sick. I'm gonna assume it's black, because that's all I'm seeing. Yeah, it's like a darker black. Well, no way we're doing that without, or stopping the stream without doing that. So let's try my new black. Oh shit. Too much. Perfect. All I did was just make it super thick. Why? Oh, good thing I have a wet palette. I'll go waste all that damn black. I don't want to listen to that. I'm sorry. Night in Tunisia. Nope. It's a good one. No, actually, I just primed it earlier, man. Where did I put him? I put him somewhere, but I just finished priming him. I'm gonna paint him next time. Fuck did I put him? Sorry, Daniel. I literally just finished priming him. He's all completely black right now. I put him somewhere, but I'm planning on getting him. He's gonna be more paintbrush stuff. So I'm planning on doing him or whatever on my next little stream. I'm excited to paint him too. Usually statues and stuff that are in bell towers are made with a lot of copper, and when copper gets old, it I forgot the word for it. I think it's patina. I could be wrong. I don't feel like Googling right now. One of you guys want to Google it, great. But it gets a bluish hue. So a lot of the armor, like his mask and his shield and stuff, are made out of that brass, coppery kind of thing. And that's why they look bluish in the game. And I have an awesome paint that dries just like that. I used to put it on like bells and stuff because I had a ghost army for Warhammer, and a few of them carried around bells. I'd use that a lot. Anyway, that should be better. Do I not have that connected? I do not have it connected. I was wondering why the hell my damn light was getting dimmer and dimmer. Son of a bitch. Yeah, thank you. It's when it oxidizes, it gets that patina on it. Patina is the name of the color, I think, or the mineral that gets put on it, but anywho. Yes, when the copper oxidizes, it gets a blue tint. And I touched the stupid thing and you can see my feet. Oh, I miss having gloves. I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy some gloves. But I am very happy with the way the face mask came out on this thing. Yeah. Not perfect, but good enough to where you can see the blue glow. And the sword, I'm so happy with. Question. That looked cold, right? Like, that looks cool. Give me one sec real quick. I do have the blue. I was gonna say I have to go grab some blue real quick, but this should be good. It's a little foggy. Jesus Christ, this thing is super foggy. 1 second real quick, guys. Oh. There you go, Dan. I'm excited to paint them. Question, man, if you're still watching, did you buy any of the expansions? Oh, Gorilla Glue Swims. Horrible. Actually, let me ground that down a little bit. Actually, that should be good enough. I'm down, man. It's just hard to find time. That's why I've only played Dark Souls twice. I hate it. I keep on buying myself no expansions. So I bought the Darkroot expansion and the character expansion. And of course, I bought them for the models. Like, I got a little overexcited with the character expansion because all it does is it comes with 6 different classes and then pretty much armor sets that if you grab one of the armors that they included, they give you miniatures for it. My dog's trying to be tough. Hey, you okay? Whatever. But anyway, let me continue. As I started getting super excited for the models, I could not paint Havel. I had to paint Havel's armor. It's just so cool. Now, the Darkroot expansion, I'm about to show you because they might be the whole reason that I bought it. But it comes with 2 bosses. Check it out, man. I have to get you some Artorias. I need to add some heat so I can bend his greatsword a little bit up. But it's boss 1 and boss 2. The goodest girl, Sith. It's a damn hefty model too. Here, pick that up a bit. There you go. This expansion came with a lot of cool shit. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the camera and put it back so I can show you. But this is this expansion is just great. You've got stone giants, some of the bush people. Where's the camera? There we go. You've got the scarecrow people, and then of course you got this creepy bastard. I just hate it because I didn't know they had eyes. They're like creepy closed eyes. But yeah, I want to knock all this stuff out of the way. That's pretty good, right? I want to get this stuff out of the way before I jump into Bloodborne. But I also want to get some of the other expansions too. For Dark Souls. I want the Board expansion, I want the Manus expansion. Like, Bort's not that cool, but I think he's got a sick character design. Plus, I don't have any mega bosses. These guys don't have mega bosses. I know there's like the Gaping Dragon and stuff that they've released. Ooh, this guy's almost dry. Yes, dude, Gaping Dragon looks so badass. I think that's one of the models you actually have to put together out of the box because it's so big. The Chariot, which I've never played part 2. But the Chariot is another one I want to get because that model looks so awesome. Okay, guys, we're about to hit 2 hours. I am super happy with how this came out, and I am super glad that you guys got to join me for this, even if it was just for a little while. I'm excited to paint some more with y'all, honestly. This is fun, super relaxing. Yeah, I get to do something that I like doing while I get to talk to people. So I see no downside to the mess. I don't like clutter, but damn. Anyway. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the page or to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. twitch.tv/Treypewpew. You're probably already watching this either on YouTube or Twitch. It'd be great if we can get a like from there. For you guys to subscribe, a follow. Turn on notifications if you guys want to know when we're going live. And if you're on Facebook, we also have a Facebook page. It's Too Good Content Universe. Look us up. Like that page and turn on notifications for it too, because we make a lot of announcements on there. we are 2 subscribers away from getting 100 on YouTube, which we're thinking about doing a little bit of a giveaway maybe. I don't know, we're still thinking about that. We don't know exactly what we would give away anyway, because we try and do a lot on our channel: movies, games, and figures. So yeah, we'll have an announcement for that soon, and as soon as I figure out when I can, I'll be painting as much as possible. But of course, I'll give you guys a heads up. So thanks again for joining. King Brachion, Daniel, anybody else who watched, Mr. Drunks,